Yeah, how you going? Just wanted to do a quick state of play for a number of you that are potentially going to be watching this video, potentially being, we don't know what we don't know. So what we've got coming through, there's a number of you sort of looking for standard templates, Word type docs and bits and pieces that are coming through. Now we've moved from version 7 when we probably started the discussion with yourself, and we've gone into version 8. It's put me behind the 8 ball a little bit from my ultimate customer service that I'm out to offer, but at the same time, what it's actually doing is it's fast tracked us a lot more in a lot more elements that we've spoken of as well. So our implementation from here on in will be a lot simpler as well. Now we've got one of you's probably got, I don't know, I'll call it around about 12 plus Word docs that we've got to embed, so we'll be effectively starting that today or tomorrow and bring that all up to speed by implementing here. And we're going through the test and measure as well. When I say the test and measure, I'm not sure, I'll just actually, now that I've been through this, I'll just touch on this one here. What we've also been speaking to a number of you around Google, but we've got Outlook Express has got to be sort of integrated as well. I've been doing a bit of research around email marketing and the Spam Act and actually getting past the spam guard, if I call it that. So quite often when we've got mass mailing happening, you end up with, look, there's a whole gamut of techie stuff happening, and we really want to actually get all of our emails going into the inbox, don't we? So I know that Gmail's changing. I know that Gmail's sort of commanding 60% of the, what was the stats? It was around about 60% of the population's using Gmail now, and for their email, and I think it was even 67% of females were using the Gmail account. Now it could either be your customized business name, or it could be your personalized business name, or just a standard Gmail account. So look, that's all coming through. We've got the Google Drive, we've got the Google spreadsheets, Google Analytics. I'm sort of researching Google Calendar, all sort of starting to be integrated. We've installed Google Maps into one of the sites as well. So we're just sort of starting to get, Lara's sort of starting to get all this sort of under control. There's bits and pieces of research happening at that high level, tech type level with a Google Drive, for example. There's special codes and special numbers that you've got to start to work on to actually integrate and cross over. So we're going through that for 2 of you at the moment as well. Now, we've also spoken about customized fields and yada, 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 I'll call it. So we've managed to get our 30 different customer specific fields. So we'll be able to come along now and just sort of start to put that straight in. We've also got in the back burners happening. Whoops, I thought I was on a different page there. Coming through from our project management aspect. Now, project management could be spoken in a different way to a number of you. You could be, for myself, a project, it can be quite large. Equally, you might simply have task delegation. There's some automated activity happening there as well, where emails will just sort of start to automatically, or tick boxes will start to automatically just transfer the data to the next person. Data, task, whatever that might be called. If I just jump into here for a moment, where I'm really leading to is that we've also sort of spoken about having a links. So a couple of you, like even like myself, will have projects on the go where we've actually wanted to have a bit of research happening. There's actually another person coming through my mind where we'll be able to actually link up our research pages, and one of you's actually had like 20 tabs open on 4 different browsers, and I thought I was doing it well. So that'll be a great little tool where you'll have your customer's name here. You'll have the ability to actually add all of your integrated documents or research or whatever that might be. It might be their website or whatever that might be. So there's a lot happening in that space as we come from version 7 up to version 8. What used to be tick and flick is now like, a comma cost me 3 hours. So I'm just going to pause for a second. Okay, so What I'm just going to say here quickly, I've got a blog site happening where there's a mountain of how-to-dos been accumulating over a long period of time. I was actually having a look at my statistics the other day, and we've got like 380 visitors coming to the site now. I'm starting to Google stuff myself on how to use the system. Now, when I say the system, we're all building on the foundations of Odoo. You can research Odoo and sort of, I'll say it this way, you'll end up out in the ether, as I've been for 3 years now. Um, what I've sort of here to say is that you can sort of come into the search bar there and sort of like, how do you do this or how do you do that? And, it's sort of like that's coming through. There's something like 300 posts on here now around different content. It's tried to be structured into a different bit of methodologies coming through as well. It's going to go through a lot of housekeeping as Lara and I get closer. But look, so that's www.tagsbm.com. Hopefully pretty easy to remember. From there, we can also jump into the training. And this is going to start to come up in it as well. So we've got our different elements of I'll just jump back into my system. These are what I'm calling the different elements, okay? Now, not everyone's going to have the same amount open up to them, all right? But what I'm saying is that these are the elements coming through as Lara and I start to populate. There's going to become a sign-in box here where you'll be able to actually, automate which part you actually want to learn more of. Now, we've set this up if you're watching this video, you'll understand that I've spoken quite a bit about breakthrough for life, or we've moved from that into straight tag. And the reason is that we're trying to debrand and sort of, give you the opportunity to copy and replicate. There's going to be some standardization that we need to do, which is very unique to you. But at this point in time, I'm sort of rolling down the path of keep it simple and effective. Leave out the last word. What else have I got there? I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, so this will take you back to the blog search. You'll be able to jump into any of these, and these aren't really highly populated underneath at the moment. It's all Lara and I all over it as of today. There's some what I call techie stuff happening. This is like 24 hours old, so I've got to start cleaning up and do a bit of housekeeping. So if you see that, I'm hoping that you're understanding that this is a big picture that we're putting together for everyone, and I'm trying to do it as effective for all of us now and effectively catch up. So I hope that works for you. All the best and success as always, and I'll speak to you during the day. Thanks for your time and have a great one. Bye for now.